Hello and welcome. My name's Dr. Jav. How are you? Please drop me a 777 in the chat box if you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Charmaine. Thank you, Roy. And also, please let me know where you're from. Thank you, Madupi. Thank you, all her. So, welcome everyone. We have people here from Italy. Welcome all her from Italy. We have people from East London, Lancaster, Wolverhampton, the USA, amazing, Birmingham in the UK. So welcome everyone to the call. My name is Dr. Jav. Again, it's great to have you here. Today is Monday evening, so congratulations for being on the call today on a Monday evening, the first day of the week for many people. Now, today's call is an amazing call, a very special call. Before I continue with the call, can someone tell me how many days we have left until the end of the year? How many days do we have left until the 31st of December? Please let me know. Okay, I think someone has said not many. Actually, Sabrina, well done. I see that Google is working for you as well. Yes, we have 39 days left until the end of the year. 39 days. 1 month approximately and 9 days. Google is amazing, Sabrina. Yes, not enough, says David. So yes, 39 days is not a long time, certainly in this business. I don't know if you know this, but you can actually pop a couple of ranks within 39 days if you know what you are doing and if you know or rather if you have the right direction. And I mean, that's what we're here for today. Today's call is primarily going to be around prospecting, because for the next 39 days, every single person on this call needs to be prospecting like crazy. And I don't know if you know this, but whatever you do today, whatever you do this week, this month, will dictate where you are next month, and certainly within the next 3 months. If you do nothing now until the end of the year, next year, in the first month of the year, your results will show you that you did nothing this month. That's why the end of the year is so important. Many people in corporate today are winding down because of Christmas. Obviously, it's 1.5 months approximately to go yet, but nonetheless, many people are winding down. In this business, in your business, you need to be doing the opposite to what the herd is doing. So you need to be winding up. So you need to be going mad. So we had a leaders call yesterday. I don't know if you were on the leaders call yesterday. If you were on the leaders call yesterday, please drop me a 111 in the chat box so I can see how many people were actually on that leaders call. Okay, brilliant. We had a few people on the leaders call. Now, one of the biggest takebacks from that leadership call was that, yes, we have 39 days left. And yes, we should be prospecting like crazy, but you should also be doing your affirmations. You should all know by now what affirmations are and what you should be doing on a daily basis. If you don't have any affirmations yet, I can give you an affirmation. This is an important affirmation that I think every single person, in fact, I know every single person on this call should be doing from today onwards. And your affirmation should be, I am so happy and grateful now that I have personally enrolled 30 direct customers into my business by the 31st of December 2020. I'll say that again so you can write it down. I am so happy, and whatever your name is, I, Mandy, am so happy and grateful now that I have personally enrolled 30 direct customers in my business by the 31st of December 2020. If you are able to enroll 30 customers into your business by the end of this year, you will pop another rank. You will help your existing team to pop ranks. And that is why you are here. We are all leaders on this call. And as leaders, we have to ensure that our team is flourishing, that our team is making money. Whenever you prospect, whenever you bring a new customer into the business, what you need to ensure is that your customer is making a profit or making money from day one, because that is why they are doing this. Everybody wants to become financially free. And as a leader, we need to ensure that our customers are on a route to financial freedom. And the way you can do that is from the outset. And from the outset, we have to ensure that our customers are making money, because what you'll find is that if your customers are making money, you will retain that customer. Very, very important. It's all fine and dandy bringing in people, but if you can't retain people, there's a problem. We need to ensure that we have retention in the teams, and henceforth, to get retention, we need to make sure that our teams are making money, because that is why they are here. So whatever the why is of your customer, you as the leader, as the team leader, should know the whys of your customers, of your team. Your team is your family, and together everyone achieves more. That is the acronym TEAM. Together everyone achieves more, and together we will have amazing, amazing momentum in these last 39 days. Now, prospecting for the last 39 days, you should be doing this every single day. Even if you are a trader, you should still prospect every single day, because what you'll find is that as a trader, your results will speak for themselves. When you're making or you're executing amazing trades, you need to ensure that your followers on social media are seeing what you are doing. Obviously, we can't display profits within this organization. However, there's no harm in showing how many pips you're making on a daily basis. So just as an example, if you were to place 3 to 5 trades today, there's no harm in putting a screenshot of your trades on social media. Obviously, don't show the profits, but you can show the pips. And what you'll find is that your followers will ask questions. They will say, what are you doing? What is this? Put on pictures of you trading, show them the harmonics system, show them vibrator. And again, people will ask questions. At the moment, millions of people around the world are in furlough. Millions of people have lost their jobs. Millions of people all over the world have lost their jobs. The future is looking bleak for many, many employees around the world, which is why many, many people around the world are currently looking for new opportunities. And this opportunity is absolutely amazing. As you know, as every single person on this call knows, because many of you have been around for a few weeks, a few months. Obviously, we have some newcomers on the call as well, but the opportunity is bleak for many, many employees around the world, and they are seeking good opportunities, good business opportunities where they can earn a living from home flexibly. Now, in the last few years, I've been to many, many countries. I've been to Malaysia, Singapore, the USA, Africa, Europe, every single continent on the world, bar the Arctic or the Antarctic. So I've been to every single continent in the world, and I've been able to run my business just from my mobile phone. And that is what I would like to see for everyone in my family, in my team. And there's no reason why you should not be running your business successfully from your phone, regardless of your location. And as leaders, it is our role to ensure that our teams are doing the same. We all eat together, and that is an ethos we've planted top down. In fact, there is no top down in this business. We actually ensure that everyone together achieves more. Now, mindset is very, very important, and also speed. So success loves speed. We have 39 days till the end of the year. What are you going to do in those 39 days? As a basic, let's every single one of us bring in 30 customers each during the last 39 or so days. And definitely as a result of that, you will see, and I can guarantee you, you will see momentum in your business going forward. Today, we have an amazing lady on the call, Mandeep. I don't know if you're on the call. Let's have a look. Mandeep should be on the call. And we all know who Mandeep is. I don't think she needs, to be honest, we all talk about edification. I don't think Mandeep needs any more edification. but again, I mean, can you just drop me some fire emojis for Mandeep? Because Mandeep is going to do a bulk of the training today. And yeah, I'm just going to, bear with me a second. I just want to make sure everything's in the right direction. Yeah. So Mandeep is absolutely amazing. I've known Mandeep for a fair while now. We've worked together. She's my business partner and also a very, very good friend. We've had many, many cappuccinos together, and again, I mean, what she's doing at the moment for the team is absolutely amazing. She is obviously smashing the business herself and ensuring that everyone in her family is doing the same as well. So Mandeep, are you on the call today?
Yes, Dr. Jav, I'm here. Howdy, howdy. How are you?
I am doing awesome. What's going down, Mandeep?
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We've got to have our next cappuccino, Dr. Jav, very soon when this lockdown business is over for sure. But Jav, that was an amazing introduction.
Lockdown is over. Yeah.
Yes, when lockdown is over, 100%, 100%. So ladies and gents,
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Jav, for that. That was amazing. As always, you know, we have these weekly calls every single Monday. So if you're completely new to this call, very warm welcome to you. And for those of you that are regulars, welcome to you as well. You're probably going to see my face a lot today because obviously I'm also training on ECC 11 in about sort of a couple of hours as well. But what I wanted to do was come on here and talk to people about the prospecting element in terms of, you know, what exactly to say. Because over the last few days, we've had some incredible calls. On Saturday, we had David Imanitiate and Mr. Abdullah Sandu. I mean, David was amazing. David was super. You know, he's just, I could listen to him all day. I'm sure you could as well. And then, of course, on Sunday, we had Mr. Ronaldo Perez, Chairman 250. Residually, he's earning 250,000 per month. I mean, it is an insane amount of income. And yesterday, he did a nearly 2-hour call, you know, step by step on what to say to people, how to get people started, how to get yourselves trading, how to get yourselves, you know, you're well into the game to help you to really understand how the business works and how to rank up. So today, what I thought I'd share is a training that I've done. It's been a while since I've done this, but I wanted to share it with you. So if you haven't got your pens and papers, I want you to get them right now. I'm going to give you 30 seconds because what I'm going to share with you is everything's not on the screen. There are some things, but I'm going to show you exactly how this works. So if you're ready to receive this information on prospecting and handling objections, I want you to put a number 7 in the chat box. 7 is a number of perfection, just like David says. So I'll go with that one. If you're ready to receive this information and see what exactly is in these slides, I want you to be ready. And you know, also, who is looking to rank up in the next few weeks of November this year in 2020? If you're looking to rank up, I want you to also put number 8 in that chat box. I want you to put number 8. If you are on this call and you're looking to rank up, you're looking to double your income, increase your residual, I want you to really light up that chat box. Because remember, everything that I'm about to tell you, by the way, and this is like the foundation, everything will depend on number 1, your energy, and number 2, your mindset. Because let me tell you something, this business is 90% psychology and 10% skill, just like trading, right? So even the building, it is 90% energy and psychology and 10% skill. Listen, I could know all the scripts in the world. I could know every single script in the world, but if my attitude is not right, I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm not going to inspire people. I'm not going to get anywhere. So let's go straight into the training. Wow. Okay. Who's this? Dan's gone crazy. Okay. Thanks, Dan. In the chat box there. Brilliant. Okay. So we're going to go through in the next sort of, 25 minutes or so, how to prospect and handle objections. I will stop the share from time to time just to check the chat box, but otherwise let's go straight into it. So a lot of the times people are saying, where do I find people? How do you find people, Mandy? Where do I find prospects? And I think it's pretty clear that you can actually find prospects anywhere and everywhere. Now, I did this presentation pre-lockdown, so a lot of it is, to do with meeting people, but we'll adjust it accordingly, so on and so forth. So the first place to look is your warm list. Have you really sat down and built your list of 30 people? Seriously, have you sat down and written down your list of people? It's very easy to say, oh yeah, but my family's not going to listen. Yeah, but my relatives, nah, I'm not going to listen. Shall I tell you something? I do the business with my family. All my siblings are involved in this business. Every single one of them. Because guess what? If I was going to go towards 6-7 figures, I was bringing them with me. So you've got to have that mentality that who do you want to take with you on this trip? Who do you want to take with you on this journey? And guess what? If you don't get to your warm list first, someone else will. You've heard the phrase, haven't you? You snooze, you lose. That's what happened to me, by the way. You've all heard the story. I went to Birmingham with Rajan. We got to the event and there was someone in our family over there in the room in someone else's team because we didn't put their name down on our list. So remember to build your list of 30 people. And right next to it, it says SAMS. Okay, SAMS stands for an acronym, which is switched on, ambitious, motivated people. Let me repeat that again. SAM is switched on, ambitious, motivated people. Every single person in this call is a SAM. I'm a SAM. Dr. Jav is a SAM. You're a Sam. Do you know why? Because you took the initiative to come into this business. So if you came into this business, the people around you might just well do as well. So look for the Sams in your business. Now, this is a massive one. Okay, this is a massive one. A lot of people ranked up this year, most people actually who are builders in the organization, because they made the use of social media, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. In fact, what I might do next week is do a training on Instagram, LinkedIn. I'll speak to Dr. Jav about that later. But social media is a biggie. I mean, if you went into, Instagram right now and you typed in hashtag women empowerment or hashtag forex trading or hashtag network marketing, there are thousands, if not millions of people who are ready to be spoken to. And they're all waiting for you right there. Taprooting. Taprooting is a very key one. If you're someone who has even just one team member right now, you want to ask them the question, who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? Now, everybody's familiar with the story, aren't they? When I met a couple of people, I introduced them to the business, they left. But before they left, I asked them a key question, who do you know? And guess what? That particular lady gave me a person who today is a Platinum 1000. That Platinum 1000 is our Busy Bee. I don't know if she's on the call or not, but absolutely amazing friend, absolutely amazing entrepreneur, mumpreneur, you name it. And she's awesome. Had I not asked the question to that lady, who do you know? I never would have met B. I never would have met, all the other incredible women and people that she's brought here today. So remember, who do you know is a very key question. Remember, you don't just want to build in your home country or your hometown. There's a phrase that goes, if you want to make thousands, build a local. If you want to make millions, build international, right? So you want to build international. If you're currently living in the UK right now, you should be thinking, right, global. I need to build a team in Australia, North and South America, Asia, various parts of Europe. So get out there and start prospecting people. Again, use the hashtag Europe, hashtag Denmark, hashtag Italy, hashtag Scotland, hashtag, I don't know, Texas or Dallas, wherever you want to build, make this your mission to build international. Eventbrite is another one. Now, I have put this in there. This is probably going to be a separate training. Again, I can go through that next week. But Eventbrite is a free way to advertise your business, and people are actually coming to you. So instead of you reaching out to people, those that are interested will come to you. Again, I would definitely speak to your leader about Eventbrite, because you can actually set up Eventbrite for the existing calls. So for example, Dr. Jav and I do a call every Wednesday, 8 o'clock UK time, where I, go through the live vibrata and maybe even give out a few live trades for guests. You can advertise that. You can capitalize on that particular website. Networking events, we can put that to one side. For those of you living in the UK, you can forget about that right now. I'm not sure whether these are taking place now in other parts of the world, but if they are taking place in other parts of the world, definitely plug in. And also, if you can't get to networking events in person, definitely plug into events online. Okay, I've actually done a couple of testimonials on women empowerment, sort of webinars with other businesses, and I've got a couple of people through there. So it's always a good idea to do some research on the internet, see what's out there, see what networking events you can plug into. Now, again, this was pre-lockdown, so you could have gone to your local, hairdresser and pharmacist, or I suppose the pharmacies are still open, but you can go day to day when you're meeting people, you can still speak to them about the business. Okay. Now we're going to look at inviting people to the business. There are 4 different approaches. You've got the help approach, the hot button approach, just ask, and some other approaches. So I just want to make sure that everybody's still with me on this call. Let me just check the chat box, and looks like they are. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be an idea for you to show you how to invite people. Now, when I'm speaking to, team members, I always find that sometimes people are saying too much. You're saying too much, and the prospect is basing their sort of buy into the business based on what you're telling them. Let me give you an example. Maybe this is some of you. I've just started something new. It's in forex, and you kind of like build a team and you earn residual income, but then there's a monthly fee as well. And if you get 2 and 3, but then stop. Stop, stop, stop. If you are someone on this call doing that, do not do that. This is a big, big no-no. I'm going to show you how you can actually get people to look at a presentation. The key thing in the way you're going to build your business is by getting people to consistently look at some information. Remember, that's exactly what David said. If you're looking to build a business, people need to see the information 4 to 6 times a week. So 4, 5, or 6 times a week, you should be presenting the business if you're looking to rank up. So let's have a look at the first approach, the help approach. If you're someone that, maybe you're someone who likes to, you don't want to be intrusive, you just want to kind of get them to take a look without directly asking them. Look at the following. If you're phoning someone, I suppose people are using the phones a lot now because of the what's going on out there. But hi, how's it going? Listen, it's just a quick call. I've started a new business, really excited about it, and it's about making extra money, but I need to practice my presentation skills. Can I pop over today or tomorrow so you can help me? Now, in place of where it says pop over today or tomorrow, you can say, would it be okay to do a Zoom today or tomorrow to show you how this works so that you can help me? That's it. You're literally asking for a friend to help you out. I mean, think about it this way. The last time you asked someone for help, 99% of people probably said, yeah, no problem. If I said to you right now, listen, Dr. Jav, I need some help on something, you'll say, yeah, no problem. What's up? That's it. So the thing is, it's in our human nature to help people. So what you want to say is, it's just a quick call. Did I mention the fee? No. Did I mention the name of the company? No. Did I mention a monthly fee? No. Did I mention the IBO fee? No, no, no. So you want to just basically get people to look at some information. And of course, if you're texting people, take a screenshot of that, because that's exactly what you can use. That's exactly what you can use when you're texting people. I've just started a new business, really excited about it. Can you help me? And that's it. And again, where it says pop over today or tomorrow, you can use the phrase, can we do a Zoom? Okay, that's literally all you want to say. Look, this is simple and effective. Sound excited. Remember what I said about the energy, sound excited. And the last bit, I'm giving away some of my secrets here. The alternative close is one of those powerful methods I've found of trying to hook people into a presentation. If I say to someone, are you free? Listen, Parina, are you free right now? She could say, no, I'm not, I'm with the kids. I'm cooking dinner. I'm doing my thing. I'm in my job. Whereas if I said, listen, Parina, I need to have a chat with you. Wanted to run something past you, but I'm so excited about it. Are you free at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock UK time? What's good for you? So immediately the alternative close means that you're giving people option A or option B. If you ask an open-ended question, listen, people are going to that most people can just say either yes or no. So if you said, are you free? And someone says no, you've lost the prospect. Whereas if you said to that person, listen, Abigail, are you free today or tomorrow? I need to speak to you. This is so exciting. I need to speak to you. I've got energy. I'm giving her alternative, but I'm being quick on the phone. Remember what Ronaldo said yesterday. This is actually what he said yesterday. Sound busy. You want to sound like a busy person. You don't want to be like, hey, how's your cat? How's it going? Don't linger the conversation. You are a business person. You want to get through these quick. So you're saying, just a quick call. Hope you're doing good. Just starting a new business, and so on and so forth, because you are an entrepreneur. You've got to lead by example. And by the way, this might sound like a mouthful now, but the more and more you do it, the more used to you will get to it. So that's the help approach. You're literally asking your prospects for help. Let's look at the second approach, which is the hot button. Okay, the hot button approach, which is very powerful, by the way, but this is actually related to a person's why. This is related to a person's why. So it's about their internal need to achieve the goals. So ask questions. When you're on the phone to your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your whoever it is, ask them questions. Hey, how's it going? Can't believe it's already November. How's things? And by the way, you can use this on social media as well. Exactly the same. You can apply the same things to social media, but I'm just showing you with the warm market, it's easier for people in the warm market to open up to you because they already know you. Okay. So, Maria, how's it going? How's uni? How's things? You going on any holidays this year? Well, you probably can't ask that anyway. That's probably not a good idea to ask that, seeing as is lockdown. I mean, some people are still going on holiday, to be fair, but not as many. But ask questions, and they might turn around to you and say, "It's not going great. Got made redundant. I've been made furloughed. I've had a pay cut. Companies looking to go into administration. I don't know what the future holds." That is what's called the hot button, because when they ask the hot button, then you can go in and say the following: I might be able to help you with that. I mean, you might want to say it there and then, or you might a few days or a few hours or a few, well, not, don't leave it weeks, but you might a little later on say, you know how the other day we spoke that you were going on mat leave and you're worried about pay? I might be able to help you with that. Let's meet for a coffee, or let's meet for a coffee Zoom today or tomorrow. What's good for you? Hey, listen, Isha, you were talking about, uni the other day and bills and all the rest of it. I was thinking about that actually, and I might be able to help you with that. Let's jump on a Zoom. Let me tell you a bit more about what I'm doing, but let's jump on a Zoom. What's good for you, 7 or 8, today or tomorrow? What is Isha going to say? It's very unlikely Isha's going to say, no, thanks, I'm not interested, because she told me that she was going through a rough time with university or bills or payments or whatever it was. So if I'm offering a solution, just like David was saying, just like Ronaldo Perez was saying yesterday, if we're offering people a solution, why would they say no? Okay, so the hot button approach, it's a very, very effective approach in terms of, oh, she's cooking dinner. Parina, you're actually cooking dinner. That's awesome. So yeah, the hot button approach is something that can massively, massively help. And then this is something that I really like, probably Dr. Jav's approach, but just ask the question. It doesn't matter. Just ask the question. Whoa, or a lot of writing has just appeared on the screen, but let me just go through it. So when you're making the call, you're going to say, hey, listen, how's it going? Just a quick call. I've started a new business and I'm really excited about it. It's about making extra money. My business partner can tell you more. They're also a good earner in this industry. Would it be okay for them to give you a call today or tomorrow? Now, this first sentence is for those of you that are completely new to the business. You want to make the most of your mentor. You want to use what's called edification. In fact, I'm going to stop the share right now because I really need to make sure everybody's understanding this and not reading what's on the screen. If you are new to this business, you want to, right here, right now, you want to use edification. Okay, this skill is going to pay you a lot of money if you learn it properly. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick 1-minute example of edifying Takir. When you're new to the business, you will not know how to present the business. You won't have results, and you're not going to know really what you're doing. So the key thing is that you edify your mentor, whether that's me or Dr. Jav or Sabrina or Isadi, whoever your mentor is, edify them, and then we can present the business to your prospect. This is how I did it when I first started. Hey, Kiran. Kiran is my sister, by the way. Hey, Kiran, how's it going? How are the little ones? Okay, cool. Listen, it's just a quick call. I've started something new, really excited about it. And I want you to speak to someone I met recently. He's my mentor. He's in his mid-20s. He's a 6-figure earner. He's retired himself and his parents. You need to have a chat with him, girl. Are you free today or tomorrow? Do you think my sister would have said, nah? Do you think she would have listened to that and said, I'm all right, thanks? Of course, the minute she heard that, she was like, Mandy, get him on the phone to me today, right now, or in the next half an hour. I need to speak to him. I need just mid-20s, 6 figures. What? I need to listen to that. I need to listen to what he's saying. Now, think about that. And I think about this, which is sometimes actually, sometimes what people do. Hey, Karen, how's it going? Yeah, listen, I've just started a business and this guy called Takir is going to give you a call. So just speak to him, okay? Okay, thanks, bye. Do you see what I did? I mean, can you just tell me for a second, is A better or B? Is the first way I did it better or the last way? Which way? The second way. Which way is better, the first way or the second way? Put it in the chat box. Is it A or is it B? Is it A or is it B? Only one person responded. Okay, exactly. It's the first way. Is the first way. When you're talking about your mentors and maybe you don't know a bit of edification about them, you don't know much about their background, give them a call and say, hey, Mandeep, can you just tell me a bit about your background? Because I want to edify you to my prospect so you can present to them. Hey, Dan, I don't know much about your background. Maybe I forgot. Can you just remind me and I'll use that to edify my prospects? So this is something that can massively help your business, because now when when we come on the call, your prospect is going to be like, oh, this is a VIP, this is an important person, I'm going to listen to them. They're more receptive to the information after you've edified us. If there's no edification, they're going to sit there going, they're not going to care. But if you make sure that you edify the person, they're going to be like this. That's how my sister was, by the way, on the phone to Takir, on the Zoom to Takir, because she was just like so amazed at, I mean, I edified Takir a lot. So edification is going to pay you big, big money. Okay. So, sorry. Okay, there we go. So use the scripts on the screen, take a picture of that. Remember, just ask the question and away you go. So there's other approaches that you can use, other hooks or other one-liners that you can use to help you to get your foot into the door. So the first one, in the last 10 years, for the amount of money that has flown through your bank account, what did you make on that? So they're probably going to answer not a lot or zero. I can show you a way where you can multiply your money every single day from the comfort of your home or your phone. How soon can we get together? I mean, David, where are my notes? David actually spoke about this, didn't he, yesterday? He actually spoke about the fact that, you know, if I could show you a way to make money without ever leaving your home, wouldn't you want to know about that? That's what he said, wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but David and Benite on his Saturday call, that was one of his one-liners. If I could show you a way to earn money from home without ever leaving your home, wouldn't you want to know? Did you hear my tone? Right? So these one-liners can really hook people in. What about the next one? If I could show you a way to earn an extra income without affecting your current commitments, wouldn't you want to know? Or what if I could show you a way to do that? Next one. What if I could show you a way to make more money than what you're currently making? They're going to be like, interesting. Okay. And I love this last one. Do you keep your income options open? Do you keep your income options open? I mean, I use that a lot on LinkedIn. I use that a lot on Facebook. You know, business people, professionals are on LinkedIn. So I'm always asking, listen, you know, alongside what you're doing as a, you know, you've got your own salon, you're working in a bank, you're working, you know, in recruitment. Do you keep your income options open? Would you like to diversify your income? So all these ways are ways of actually, whether you're on the phone or you're texting them on Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever it is, you can actually get people hooked onto this, which is absolutely phenomenal. So now we move on to the next part of the presentations for the next just over 5 minutes or so, handling objections. Because the thing is, some of the times you're going to get people saying, is this or is this that? So let's go through them one by one, because you've probably come across them before, and I'm going to show you how you can easily you know, speak to people and give them a solution to what they're saying. So the first one, is this a pyramid scheme? Hey, isn't that one of those pyramid schemes, or you know, where you've got to introduce people? And how many of you have had this objection? Is this a pyramid scheme? It's absolutely crazy. And one of the things that you can say, or a few of the things, is that ask them, do you know what a pyramid is? Do you know what a pyramid scheme is? Now, remember, a pyramid scheme has no products or services. These were made illegal in the 80s, I believe, and they have no products or services, because all you're doing is you're getting people to pay in. But if I was to say to you, what's the product or the service, you wouldn't have an answer. Our product and service is what? It's I Am Academy. Okay, it's I Am Academy, which means that we're very proud of what we do. It's a legitimate way to build a business. So educate people, because a lot of people, they're not sure about what they're talking about. And the official name for pyramid scheme, not really a pyramid scheme, I don't like that you can say it's pyramid shaped, but it's not a pyramid scheme. But it's actually multi-level marketing, and this industry, ladies and gents, has produced more millionaires than any other industry. Let me ask you a question. For those of you working in banking, are you sitting with a millionaire right now in your office? What about those of you in healthcare? Do you sit with 6 and 7 figure earners in your job? I don't think so. What about those of you in hospitality? Do you? I don't think so. What about those of you who work in gyms? So think about it. People need that education that, listen, this is not a pyramid scheme. Otherwise, they're always going to remain in that same situation. So educate them, show them the business, and show them. Of course, you don't want to get into an argument with anyone like, well, it is not a pyramid scheme, and they're saying, well, it is, and it's not, and it is. Sometimes the wrong people are the wrong people, and you can just wave them goodbye, because remember, you get to decide who you work with. There's no obligation to work with XYZ. You decide what you want to do and who you want to work with. How many of you have this objection? I don't have the time. Sorry, I do not have the time. Sorry, Dr. Jav, presentation was great, but I genuinely don't have time. How many of us have come across this objection? This is how you're going to handle it. Explore their why and look at their 2020 and beyond goals. Listen, let me pick a name. Listen, Sally, I know you said you don't have time, but equally you were saying to me that you want to help retire your mum. So how soon do you want to start doing that? Do you see what I just did? I looked at her why and I changed it around. Listen, Sally, I appreciate completely, you're totally agree with them. Don't disagree with them. Agree with the person and say, you know what, you're right. You don't have time. I can see you're very busy. You're doing your own thing and you've got your job. And obviously this whole pandemic's going on and you're doing extra hours in healthcare. Like, I get it. But listen, I also know that you mentioned to me that you want to retire your mum. So how soon are you going to start doing that? How soon do you want to start exploring that? By the way, everything I'm saying is not on the screen, so do make sure you're making notes. But look into their eyes, seriously, and just ask the question, how soon do you want to start doing that? Because guess what? You know what? It's all about priorities as well. A lot of people say these things, but it's all about priorities. Let me go on to the next one. I don't have the money. Really? I don't have the money? Okay. Well, split it across a few friends. Split it across. In fact, you know what? Let me do this right now. If you were to split the package of $235 by, I don't know, 3 friends, that's $78 each. If you were to split it into 2 across 2 friends, that's over $100 each. $100 each, split the money, do one account and start trading. Start making money. It's all about priorities. Can they give something up to join? How about that TV subscription? How about those takeaways? How about that bag or that shoes or the clothes or whatever you're buying on a monthly basis? How about giving that up? A lot of people, well, actually, this doesn't apply to the pandemic. Pandemic or not, people's, they're still paying for the gym membership. But right now, a lot of people's memberships are frozen. So why not use that money towards the business? What about travel? Every single person in the world, or I shouldn't say every single, but most people who are traveling to work have saved on transport. So you can't tell me you don't have the money because you've ended up saving a couple of £100 on fuel. You know, that traveling you were doing up and down the country and to work and from work and this and that, you saved that money because you were at home. You were at home. You saved £100 to £200 to £300 a month on your fuel. What about transport? You weren't taking the tube anymore. You weren't taking the bus anymore. You saved money. So is that money being put to good use? And you can get into a lot of detail with this. What about all the applications on their phone? Your banking app is not going to make you money. What other apps do we have on here? Skrill. I suppose that's questionable actually. Okay, let's have a look at Instagram, Facebook, my Gmail app. Does that give me money? My YouTube app? No. It doesn't give me the money. So the key thing is at what point do they, give something up to gain something? Really get into detail and get into their why. Oh, and this one's a really good one. I have to do some research. So I love the presentation, but I have to do some research. And I think, again, Ronaldo Perez went through this one yesterday, and he said, if you do your own research, you will reach your own conclusions. If you take your own advice, you'll end up in the same situation. It's true, right? That's the reason why that person is in that situation, because they took their own advice. That's why they're at point A, wherever that is, and they can't move to point B, because every time a situation, an opportunity is presented to them, they're saying no, no, no. That's why they remain poor. Poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly, because they want to do research. They don't have time. It's a pyramid scheme. I don't know this, I don't know that, I can't afford the monthly. Ultimately, they are not going to buy into the harmonic scanner or the IM center. They're going to buy into you and your energy levels. So all of this is just skills par. Again, it depends on your energy and what you're giving out. So I just want to finish with this lasting thoughts. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. You're 100% right. Why do you think some people in the business are platinum 150 or 600 or 5,000 or 10,000 or chairman 50 or 100? We have the same products, we have the same services, we have the same training, we have the same of everything. So what is it that's different between one person to the next? It's about our thinking. It's about our thinking. And I wanted to also finish with this: where there is no vision, the people will perish. What vision are you painting for your prospects? What vision are you getting them to look at? Don't get them to look at their current situation. Get them to look at a vision for their brighter and better future. So I really hope that was useful, ladies and gents. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, presenting that to you, and hope it was useful. Thank you so much. Dr. Jav, back over to you. Thank you so much.
Mandeep, that was absolutely amazing. Whether you think you can or think you can't, both are right. I'm Henry Ford. Absolutely amazing quote that I've heard so many times over the years. Mandeep, so thank you so much. That was such an important call, and we have recorded it. So please, can everyone watch that again, and your business will grow. Now, what Mandeep said at the outset was that this business is 90% energy, 90, not 90% energy. So the more energy you have, the higher your frequency, the more you will succeed in this business. That is so important. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. So it does not matter where you've come from. It does not matter what color you are, what sex you are, how old you are, how many GCSEs or A-levels or degrees you have. It's your attitude that will ensure that you succeed. Have the right attitude, be of the correct energy, have a high frequency, have the frequency of someone that you would like to become. So in this business, if I was to say, you want to become a 6-7 figure earner, find a 6 or 7 figure earner and have that same energy, relate to them, try and find out what they're doing on a daily basis and copy them. Emulate them, the successful, and you will get there. Energy is so important. Now, again, Mandeep talked about prospecting, the hot button approach, very important. Just ask approach. Now, in my particular case, I tend to use all of the approaches that were mentioned, and also you need to relate to your prospect every single time. When you get objections, like I think one of the objections that was mentioned was, I don't have time to do this. You relate to that. You can quite easily say, when I started, I didn't have the time for this either, but I did A, B, and C to ensure that I made the time because my why was so important. So a lot of these objections can easily be, you can easily sort of smash them down. But again, it all goes down to your attitude. If you are speaking to a prospect and you have low energy, it does not matter if you have the correct vocabulary or if you have the correct answers to the questions, the prospect will not become a customer because it's your attitude and your energy that is so important. So again, great to have you all on the call today. Thank you for coming on the call. And again, I want to leave by the affirmation that we started with, and that was that I am so happy and grateful that I have personally enrolled 30 direct customers in my organization by the 31st of December 2020. There's only 39 days to go till the end of the year. Let's make it an amazing 39 days and let's start 2021 with a bang. So my name is Dr. Jav. Again, thank you all for coming on the call. Let's make it happen. If you have any questions, any issues, any problems, you know how to reach out to myself and or Mandeep. We're here to help because your success is our success. Thank you. God bless. And I'll speak soon.